Weird thrift finds. Let's go. I'll start off with these Justin Timberlake marionette puppets I came across a few days ago. These were made to promote NSYNC's album, No Strings Attached. And these are just disturbing to me. I mean, just look at his face. He looks like he's constipated, but he's trying to smile through the pain. And just the fact that I found not one but 3 of these at the same time. Someone was just done with Justin Timberlake, I guess. Actually, come to think of it, I know why I found 3 of them. It's so someone can buy them. Huh, I'm funny. Here's a Christmas teddy bear, which looks normal at first, but when you open his coat, he flashes this little scene here of Santa Claus creeping up to a kid sleeping by the tree, it looks like. It's just kind of weird that it would be inside of a teddy bear of all things, and not in like a snow globe. I also don't like the placement of the Touch Me sticker. Here's a eye doctor statue, with a little message that reads, Eye Doctor. Young lady, let me look you deeply in the eyes. Yeah, nothing creepy about that at all. Here's this Caillou plush I found one time. I guess I wouldn't really consider it weird to find Caillou merchandise in thrift stores. If you ask me, that's where they belong. But I just found it weird in the sense of how I found him, just hanging on that hook there. Having him stare at you with the tiny little eyes. And he was very floppy and flat too, like a rag doll. Of course, I'd rather have a dozen Raggedy Anns than this thing. Here he is battling Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Do you like books? Well, here's one for ya. Thomas the Really Useful Engine. He is really useful, guys. Just take my word for it. Here's a question for you. What if I dressed like a goth girl and shocked everyone? This is like a choose your own adventure of sorts where you get 2 options and you get to see how it plays out in the story. The other side is, what if I dressed like a good girl and played it safe? I should have picked up this one just to read it and see how it goes. Kind of disappointed I left it there. And now a t-shirt of my favorite superhero, Panther Black. Here's a Halloween animatronic next to a Santa Claus animatronic. They actually look like quite the duo, honestly. I would love to see them team up in a holiday action movie of sorts. Here are a bunch of Christmas Caroler statues. Very creepy Christmas Caroler statues. Who in their right mind would try to sell this Elmo? He has a freaking crack in his eyeball. He should be rotting in a landfill somewhere with all those Funko Pops. Even if it didn't have a crack in his eye, you could tell by its yellow faded eyes and fur that it probably wouldn't even work. I've seen videos of Elmo animatronics with corrupted battery packs, and they are so freaking cursed. Here's some wooden blocks that spell out, Hi Dork. This one's pretty funny, actually. Here is an entire row of Keebler Elf Plushies. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. At least up to 40 here. Jeez. I made a YouTube video about this a few years back, and to this day it's still the most baffling find I ever found at a thrift store. Well, finds anyway. Here's a bootleg Animal Crossing t-shirt made to promote student housing. Very unfortunate year there. I have no idea who this is supposed to be or where it's even from. I wouldn't be surprised if this was made in like the 90s or early 2000s at least. Here's a Leo and Stitch football. How would you like to have this stare at you before it hits you in the face? Here's a bootleg Scooby-Doo plush as a police canine. It's just really weird to me seeing popular IP characters kind of get bootlegged into this like generic carnival style stuffed animal. Ruh-roh, Raggy! I'm bootlegged! Everyone, I would like you to meet Getting Wet Bubba. So this is a toy that talks when you put it in water, and when you pull his finger, he even farts! Isn't that exciting? I didn't pick up this guy for 2 reasons. One, he's probably been in a swimming pool and he reeks of chlorine. Second, the thought of putting battery-operated toys in water scares me. You ready for a bad time? Cause these 2 are. These are bootleg Papyrus and Sans plushies from Undertale. I think it's funny they actually went through the trouble of making an actual working hoodie for Sans. But come on, that isn't even the right shade of blue. I mean, sure, I also have a Sans bootleg plush, but at least he looks more similar to the original. Where even are we, Papyrus? Introducing Medical Kit! Toys medical equipments for kids' early education development. It contains interesting medical equipment toys, more creative roles play, imagination, and communication skills. 3+, ages for up. Here's a bootleg Elmo plush that's somehow sponsored by Disney. I know those eyes are supposed to be referencing that one clown I keep on seeing, but on an Elmo toy that's supposed to be made for kids, it just looks so uncanny. La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's dead! I want to make this into a full series. I'm always shopping at thrift stores and I'm always finding weird stuff. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you've seen any weird stuff in thrift stores. Okay, goodbye.